What's good, folks? B Lasagna here, coming straight at you with a brand new video. And today I want to talk to you guys about this new team that I found. I don't remember, I think I saw it somewhere or I just made it myself. I don't remember exactly, but I think I took inspiration with the Glade and Keys from somewhere. And I think it was some other lead, but you choose to use Obstagoon because I like the playstyle of the mon and it can be pretty good. So I'm gonna start by showing the IVs of those specific mons here. We're having the Obstagoon. It's a hatch IV. I think it was the highest that I had, so I just powered it up and I used it. I made it a long time ago. And then we have a Togekiss with wild IV, so it's rank 32, pretty good, pretty decent. And then we have the Glade. This Glade is not the high rank. I think it's somewhere around the 1000-ish, but it was the one that required the less power up, so I saved a lot of dust, and it capped at 2500. It still does the job. It's not that important anyway to have it super high rank, at least in Ultra League. Ultra League is more forgiving than Great League. Great League, it's a bit harder, but Ultra League is a bit forgiving. So we're running the Goonie lead here against the Swampert. It's a right matchup, which is to stay in. So against Swampert, what you want to do, you want to stay and go for the Night Slash to fish for the boost. There's no point in going cross chop. You get stabbed from Night Slash and the chance of getting the boost, obviously, which is very important. We can easily tank 2 Hydro Cannons. We get a boost, and now since we got a boost, we should shield this one and counter down. But they choose to swap. We swap also. Probably should let Hydro go through. I think that was a better play there now in hindsight, watching again, but it doesn't matter because we met by Escavalier, sorry, keep confusing those two. And the Togekiss can take this down easily. You don't need to shield anything. Aerial Ace does the most damage, I think, but it's nowhere near threatening. So we go for the Ancient Power, hoping to get the boost there. So you can say this is double boost team, right? Now I just realized because Night Slash and Ancient Power, but we don't rely that much on that. It's just the core of the team. The reason why we're running Obstagoon on the lead is to draw out the fighter or the charmer, right? So you can swap in your Togekiss, and Glade is there in the back also in case they have another fighter in the back, or they don't choose to swap the counter user to keep it swap the back or whatever. So it's pretty decent line if you get the right alignment, I would say. If you get counter hard in the lead and then you lose swap, it's pretty much over. It's nowhere coming back with this team, right? So there, I think, what was that? It was the last, I think. Yeah, it was the last because, like I saw, we just got destroyed by the Charmer in the back. That's the biggest weakness, I would say, to this team. If they have the Charmer in the back, you're pretty much done, right? Because all of your 3 mons are weak to Charmer. So we made by Ampharos here. We go for this Night Slash. That's pretty good damage though. The problem here is Ampharos has access to Focus Blast, but they bait us with Thunder Punch. So it's 3 volt switches to a Thunder Punch and 6, I believe, to a Focus Blast. So here they're not through immediately, so I know for sure they have a move that they can take us out. So I presume this is a Focus Blast. That's why we choose to shield. We double shielded that. I have a bit of energy. Maybe we get the boost here. Should be very good. They choose to let it go through, which is smart, and then they come with the Dragonite. We got a boost also, so we get to another Night Slash. This is gonna do like 30% of the Dragonite's HP, but they shield it. I'm fine with that. They choose to through this Dragon Claw. Now all the shields are down on both sides, and we have a Togekiss. It's expected the swap. They go into Swampert, and we choose to go into Glade because Leaf Blade is gonna one-shot the Glade. His Hydro Cannon doesn't do that much. It does a bit more than half HP, but we get to Leaf Blade in time, and we just take off the Swampert. Confusion does a lot of damage to Dragon Knight though, so 2 more charms and yeah, that's the game right there. Um, let's see the next opponent here. I would say this team is worth investing. Um, if you have already 1 or 2 mons, it's worth investing, but I will not invest in a Obstagoon if you don't have it, because it has too many weaknesses and it's what I say, it requires a specific team to work. But when you get that team down, it's gonna work fantastic. So there we got met, got countered by a Toxie, we swapped into a Togekiss, and then we got met by a Mach. Um, we choose to shield the first Sludge Wave, and here I think I miscounted, I don't remember exactly, or I miscalculated that the Sludge Wave is not gonna one-shot us, but it did. So we low swap, we come back with the Goon, we're gonna farm a ton of energy, we know that the Toxic Rock is gonna come back in, Dark Pulse doesn't do much damage anyway, so we let go through, Toxic is gonna come back, and we're fishing for a boost here. If we get a boost, then they gonna be forced pretty much to shield the Night Slashes, but we don't get a boost. We swap him into Glade. We got met by an Empoleon here. Empoleon is very strong, very good mon also. Has access to Drill Peck. Drill Peck, it's flying move, and we are fighting F Psychic, so it's gonna take us out. But also the waterfall damage is just insane. It's like the damage, it just adds up. You can't really get to more than 2 moves on a Glade. They come with the Toxie. We throw the close combat. It's not gonna do much, but it's just to shield. That was a mistake by their part. They could have let it go through. Maybe not, because Confusion does a lot of damage, but it doesn't really matter because we have no shields. They don't have any shields, but counter is just gonna add up. It is debatable. I could have probably win if I went to Night Slash, hope to get a boost, a few more counters, and take the game. But yeah, I guess that was the right play to go with for the Night Slash there. So pretty much always go for Night Slash. Only if it's like a Steel type or a Ice type, then you go for a Cross Chop because it's better damage, right? Drift Bloom, this is a very good lead for us. They try to catch something on their Escavalier. Classic GBL lag there. I've been encountering this a lot the last couple of days. It's very frustrating. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you encounter the same, because the last couple of days I've been having a lot of that type of lag where the game just freezes and you lose track of your opponent's energy. So maybe get met by a Scavalier here. It's nothing much that this Scavalier can do. We can tank all these moves, it's not gonna take us out. They run Drill Run and probably Mega Horn, and now the Driven goes back. We have almost 2 Ancient Power Store. This is gonna be super effective. They let it go through. That was the right play maybe. And then we choose to throw the second one. We choose to let it go through this one also, and then probably gonna farm us down. Oh, it's gonna be instant KO. Okay. And then they have a Swampert in the back. Swampert, very popular pick in Ultra Cup, Ultra Premier Cup. That's why we choose to go for the Glade, because Glade can beat Venusaur, a very popular pick, just because so many Swampers out, right? And it can beat fighters also, because you have the Confusion and close combat, and it can beat Swampers. So Glade, I would say, is the best investment for Ultra Premier Cup. If you don't have one, I suggest building one, because it's such a core breaker in that sense that you cover so many weaknesses and you pick up so many matchups with it that it's pretty much worth the investment. The biggest counter that you can have is probably Gengar, even though if you have energy or the shields are down and you have a list of shield, you can win the Gengar matchup, because your Confusion does so much damage to Gengar because he's part poison. Here we have my Empoleon. This is a good matchup for us. We can take at least the Hydro Cannon here. None of us, I don't choose to throw because I want to see, I thought he's gonna swap, but he doesn't. So he stays in this matchup. We go for the Night Slash because it's already low, and from this range we can Night Slash and a few more counters gonna take it out, and it's a possibility of getting the boost. Typhlosion comes in with Incinerate. So he did one Incinerate there. It takes, I believe, 3 Incinerates to get the Blast Burn. Its alternate has been between 3 and 2 if I'm not mistaken. So there are 3, 4 over there, so they're over farming a bit of energy. Now we see if they're gonna choose to shield. Yes, because they have a lot of energy, they want to get that one wasted. And they did a mistake because Incinerate is 5-turn move, and by the time the move actually hits, you get 2 extra counters, so they were pretty low, so we take them down. The last one was Glade, we go with Togekiss and they just consider. I would say this team, if aligns perfectly, you will win a lot of games, but if you get counter hard, I would say if you get countered by a charm, you pretty much lose, because all of your 3 mons are very weak to charm, so therefore it's nothing much that you can do. So with solid 3-2 on the first game, I would say it's alright. In the second set here, let's check out the matches. We got met by a Gengar, fantastic. This is a positive lead for us. They swap in Escavalier, which is very good for us because yeah, Keys can handle this very well. Mega Horn does nothing. So much energy wasted on Mega Horn that it's better to go for Driron or Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is the best one if you have it. If you run Aerial Ace on the Escavalier. Driron the same, less energy does the same damage as Mega Horn. So it's absolutely no point in shielding absolutely nothing from the Escavalier. We could have farmed down there without throwing the Ancient Power, but I knew I'm gonna get in time to another Ancient Power on the Gengar, and this is gonna do chip damage. And I hoped I'm gonna get the boost, but I didn't. So Gengar here could have potentially Focus Blast, but no one runs that. Most of the people just run Sludge Bomb. It's more energy efficient. They have a Tangrowth, I believe, in the back with Infestation. This took me quite by surprise because the energy gain on Infestation is pretty damn good, and it does super effective against Glade because of the Psychic typing. So we get to another Leaf Blade here in time. I probably should have went for the close combat there. I didn't thought I'm gonna make it in time, and yeah, there we go. We die. They have another move store. We don't shield it because we need the shields for Gengar for the Sludge Bomb. So here this was too fast. It was only 3 Shadow Claws, and I know for sure it's a Shadow Punch. We choose to no, we shielded. Okay, yeah, we shielded because I didn't remember if he had more energy store to throw a Sludge or Shadow Punch. So I know for sure this is gonna be a Shadow Punch, and he barely takes us out. But luckily we survived because Ghost moves are triple resisted by Obstagoon. So we get to back Night Slash, and this is gonna take the game. Pretty solid. So if you encounter a lot of Ghost types, or you want to counter Ghost types with your team, I would say Obstagoon is the best investment that you can have because it's very versatile. It has spammy moves. If you choose to go for Night Slash and Cross Chop, you can go for Gangshan for the one shot potential, but that's a bit iffy though. It would work if you use it as a say swap the Goon, right? You say swap your Goon into something, and then they swap Charmer, and you just one tap them with the Gang Shot, but it's very rare. So yeah, on the lead you for sure want Cross Chop and Night Slash. Another Typhlosion here. You pretty much always want to go for a Night Slash. Night Slash all the way here. Fishing for that boost. I know this for sure is gonna be a Blast Bird. It's gonna do quite a lot of damage, so we choose to, since they choose to stay in, probably they're weak against it in the back, or at least they don't have a good answer for the gun. So we double shield it, and we farm a bit of energy, and now they throw it into the Glade. Now we swap into our Togekiss. It's nothing that Glade can throw at us to kill us. here. So yeah, we're just gonna let the Leaf Blade go through. What is it? It's an Obama Snow. This is this is kind of bad because he's gonna shield and farm us down with the Powder Snow, and then he's gonna have a ton of energy to spawn to just throw weather balls at my team. So Gallade is very squishy. He's not gonna be able to take it. That's why I choose to go with the Goon because I already has energy stored. But he wins CMP there. We get a nice slash through, but they choose to shield, which is perfectly fine. And now this weather ball's gonna take us out. And now we're gonna come with the Glade. Few counters is gonna do the trick, but he's very spammy, so he's gonna get to this weather ball here, and just it's energy ball, right? And it's just gonna like almost take us out. So they choose to do a sacrificial swap there on the Typhlosion, but it was right at the time when my Confusion was channeled, so it just hit Typhlosion instead of Obama Snow. So another win there. Pretty alright. We got lucky with a lot of leads that day. I encountered a lot of ghost leads, which was fantastic. And the next couple of days when I run this team again, it was horrible because I got destroyed by counter users, charmers in the lead, and it's nothing that you can do. If you meet a counter user and you swap your Toge and you're gonna get countered by that, you pretty much lost the game. Or same with charm. So that took me by surprise because I didn't expect Rockslide. Rockslide got nerfed. I didn't expect Rockslide to do so much damage on Togekiss from Tangrowth, even though it doesn't get stabbed by it. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna double shield here because we really need to keep switch here. This is the most important. I'd rather have one shield down and have switch advantage than go down and get countered in the back. So Drishbun comes back. I'm gonna go with the Goon. They're gonna swap immediately into a counter user, like I said, and then Gallade is just gonna come and pretty much erase this Shadow Machamp. They go for the Rock Slide. The correct play there, you should go always for cross chop against Gallade because you get stabbed and it's neutral, and Rock Slide is resisted. So that was a mistake. I think we CMP tied there. That's why my move went and then he made it through. Then yeah, the lag again. They quit. They can't do nothing against the Goon. The Goon is no baboon, I would say. But yeah, a solid team overall. If you enjoy this playstyle, I would recommend using it. This is a favorite matchup for Poliwrath. That's why we choose to swap him into Togekiss, and we get met by Venusaur. Venusaur is very hard counter to this team if he gets energy advantage, because Frenzy Plant deals so much damage. We should have. I thought it's gonna go for the bait, to be honest, which was bad because now we don't get in time to two moves, so they're just gonna farm us down, get energy advantage, and then just obliterate everything that comes in its way. So this Frenzy Plant is gonna do so much damage. It does almost half HP of Frenzy Plant. That's crazy to me. So the plan is swap it. I wanted to swap in Glade, double managed to double Confusion it to take it down, but it doesn't matter because they had the Togekiss in the back. So yeah, this is a loss. So I just quit there because it saves me sometimes, it saves my opponent sometimes. So GG there. Very well played. Nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Even though my last couple of days has been horrible, I've been tanking like 150 points. No matter what team I run, I get completely countered. So that's a bit frustrating to see. You always, even though Goon can win the Gallade matchup, going straight night slash, obviously you wanna swap into Togekiss because it's better counter and it's your the Goon has better play in the back. Togekiss, I don't really like to use it that much. It's good sometimes in comps. I just don't like the fact that Charm has such a low energy gain, and you just rely on fast moves pretty much. So it's not really my playstyle. But we aligned this properly. They come back with the Venusaur, which used to go with Gallade there. Gallade does a lot of damage with Confusion. A good Venusaur can beat Gallade, a good IV one. So in 0 shields, or 1 shield at least, but in 2 shields nothing I can do because Confusion damage just adds up and it's just gonna be taken down. So that's a 4-1 set over there. I believe I in the wrong way. So this is after we tanked a bit because the other time we've been at almost 2600s. So yeah, that's the team. I would just give it a try if you have already built Togekis, which probably most of you guys have because previous seasons of Ultra League, when it was normal, not Premier Cup, it was a very popular mon. Gallade, for sure, if you have a good, if you have the dust, if you have the candies, if you have a good PvP IV Gallade, invest in one. It's very good. It breaks the core in Ultra Premier Cup. It's a very good investment, and you can play it in leads, in say swaps, in the back. It works everywhere. And if you have a goon already, I would suggest using it. If you don't have one, if it's your playstyle and you really enjoy it, yes. But if you're short on that and if you don't know to use it, I would say no, because it has so many weaknesses and you need to make a team, that completely supports him, right? Because you're weak to charm, you're weak to counter users. You don't need to be a fighter, you just need to be a counter user. You take double damage from counter, right? So that's the team. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you try it down in the comments. Also, subscribing or following, whatever you want to say, it helps a lot the channel and helps me to put this much content out. And you're gonna be notified when I post my new video, which is gonna come real soon. Thank you for watching like always, and I see you in the next one.